Hi, Social Studies 30-1. I thought we'd do a quick little task assignment on COVID-19 and illiberalism since it's in the news so much, and it's a very good piece of current evidence that you could use going forward on position papers, etc. So I don't want this to be a great big giant thing that takes you a whole bunch of time. I'd like you to briefly research um, government's responses to the COVID-19 crisis as an example of illiberalism. So, what did Canada do in terms of a response to COVID-19? What did Italy do? What did Sweden do? And what did China do? And China's tricky. There's a bit of a trick question there, and I'll leave China at that for now. Things I'd like you to look for: how extensive was their lockdown? What rights and freedoms were restricted, if any at all? How long was the lockdown? And some of them may be ongoing. So you attach a starting point. When did it begin? When did it end? Or is it still continuing? Was travel affected in each of the countries? What was the economic cost of the lockdown for each of the countries? And finally, how many victims of COVID-19 were there in each country? You might be looking for infection rates, maybe death rates, because what you're trying to establish is, why did the government do what it did? Why did it resort to illiberalism? What was the reasoning for it? And that's all you're going to do. This is nothing big. This is nothing fancy. You can work on it for, I think I planned for the first half hour of class today to be interpreting the source and then rejection of liberalism part two. That should be about 25 minutes or so. And I was thinking for the remainder of our half hour together, you could research COVID-19, and I'll make sure you get a good half hour in class tomorrow as well to research COVID-19 and deliberalism to finish off this assignment. Nothing big and fancy. I just thought, while the facts are fresh, while they're out there, let's gather them now while they're easy to get to. Okay, let me know if you have any questions about that.